What's up guys, my name is Fubuki and today I have a trick that requires 4 aces. So what this trick is called is it's called twisting the aces. So I have 1, 2, 3, 4 aces right here. Now what I mean by twisting the aces is not just turning a card around, because that's quite boring in my opinion. What I mean is I'm gonna do is I'm gonna give them a twist, and that causes the ace of hearts to turn over. And if I do that another time, then the ace of clubs gets turned over, as you can see. So let's turn it back over. And if I give it another twist, just like that, the ace of diamond turns over, as you can see. So let's just flip the other cards over. And now, the ace of spades is quite difficult. I'll have to give it 1, 2 twists in order to turn the ace of spades around. So let's learn how to do that. Alright guys, for this trick you'll need to know how to do an Elmsley count, which is a way of hiding the third card. So in this case I do that to hide one of the aces. So I already made a tutorial in my previous video, so check it out, there's a link in the description. So yeah, let's get into the trick. I assume that you know how to do an Elmsley count when you start watching this tutorial now. The order in which the aces are in is this. There's an ace of diamonds on the bottom, then an ace of spades, then an ace of hearts, and an ace of clubs. So in the end there's an ace of clubs on the top, ace of hearts, ace of spades, and ace of diamonds. Sorry about that. And then all I do is I do a triple lift. So for that I pull down the bottom card with my pinky, just by moving it along the deck, and then I get that pinky break. So now these 3 cards are above my pinky, and then I just flip them over using my thumb and index finger, or even my middle finger. And then I have the 3 cards turned over, except for one of them. Except for one of the 4, by the way. And then what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna turn my hand palm downwards. So instead of just turning it back over like this, they're gonna be able to see those the ace of hearts. So what I do is I flip I turn wrist down, then I get that card and turn it back over, and then I move my wrist back up again. So now this is the position. There's an ace of diamonds on the bottom, ace of spades on top, and these 2 cards are in the middle facing up. And the next thing I do is I do an Elmsley count, and that makes the ace of hearts turn over. Next thing I do is I do another Elmsley count, and that makes the ace of clubs turn over. That was a bad example, by the way. Yeah, this. So I do this, and then the ace of clubs is turned over. Now I'm not gonna put the last card on top of the other 3 cards. I'm actually gonna put it on the bottom. Instead of finishing it by putting it on top, I put it on the bottom. And the next thing I do is I do another triple lift. So I lift up the ace of hearts and this ace of diamonds card and the ace of clubs. And what that does is it makes the ace of diamonds turn over like that. So I turn over those 2 cards like that, and then the ace of diamonds is turned over. And of course you get your pinky break again, and you turn them over like that. And then all I do is I do another Elmsley count, and once I put this card, I'm gonna put the last card on the bottom again instead of putting it on top. And then you show them, you spread the cards out like this, you show them that the card has turned over. All I do is I get this top card, which is the ace of spades, I put it on underneath the ace of diamonds, and then I hold it like this in middle grip. So now I have these cards like that, and all I do is I flip these two cards over as if I'm just flipping all the cards over. But what that does is it turns over the ace of spades. So I do that. Say okay, and then I turn all of the cards back over again, and then you're in this position. The ace of spades is in the third position, and all I do is I do one Elmsley count, hiding the ace of spades, and then you do some sort of magical gesture to reveal that in the end the ace of spades did eventually turn over. And that is how to do flipping the aces or twisting the aces. I hope you enjoyed that. Please leave a like if you did. Subscribe if you're new, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.